What a beautiful day out here. It's gonna get a little hot, I think. A little warm right now, but not too bad. So, sunscreened up. Stuff is like gold. The older I get, the more tired I get of burning the hell out of myself. So it's not worth it. Minute, throw some sunscreen on. Make it a much more enjoyable trip. I don't want to remember it as something that burned the hell out of myself and end up being miserable because of it. So I'll be able to make good memories, not bad ones. So go out here and paddle around. There's not another soul out here. I am the only one. I like it that way. For the most part. A couple people I wouldn't mind being out here with, but it's alright. So be it, I guess. It's a nice day. It's quiet. Birds. Love the birds out here. Get my chill zone. Cumberland Farms iced coffee. Good stuff. Good stuff. Old Walmart special combo here. I believe that's what this is. And I've had this thing for I think a few years now, and it works good, and I've caught a ton of fish on it. So they're jumping around out here right now. So we'll see what we can do. Come on. One just can't try to hit the line. Oh yeah, big 8-pounder here, baby. Big 8-pounder. Oh yeah. Oh, geez, I lost it in the weeds. That thing was a monster. She was huge. Big fish. Big fish. It was like a big 10-pounder right there. Big 10-pounder. Actually, I think the only reason that little guy bit, he was up on top feeding, and my bait coincidentally hit the water at the exact same time he was coming up to get something. I think that might be the only reason it bit on that. Seem to be all up on top, the little ones anyways. The big ones are going to be underneath this these like floating bushes. They're like caves under there. And they go pretty deep. There's a lot of them out here. I think that's where a lot of the big fish are, but it's kind of difficult to get underneath there to get them out. They probably maybe come out at night. A little more likely than maybe during the day. They kind of go back down inside those holes. But I'm not going to come out here at night. So much as it actually probably would be kind of cool. I don't think so. Probably not going to happen. Jumped right up out of the water, right? I think got some hair. fighting this wind a little bit today. Probably should just, oh my, look at that. Jeez. Look at that one did. Freaking bit my tails. God, I hate that. That drives me insane. That's like a buck down the drain right there. God, that drives me insane. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to paddle a little bit down the bank here to the other part of the pond and look for some other fish, because looking for something a little bit bigger than these little pound and a quarter fish I've been catching here the last couple times. Fuck. I don't even know it. Didn't even know it. That's probably the big one of the day right there. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, fish. Made sure I hooked that. Yeah, look at that. And he still came off. I made sure I hooked that thing and pulled him right up out of the water. He probably flew about 20 feet across the top into the side of the boat. But look at it, he still ended up coming off after he whacked the boat. It's got something to do with this hook. It's got to. I think probably should just change it. You know what? I'm gonna change that because these fish are biting down here. They were biting down here yesterday too. On this worm, I got that power bait worm on there now, and I'm kind of tired of missing fish on this hook. So I'll change that sucker out. Let's get this curved shank here. I remember that used to be like the hot thing back in the day, but it's you ain't cutting it. It ain't cutting it. Is that all I got? What looks like that? I guess so. I'm gonna switch to this one right here. It's more straight. It's not as big as I want. That's a 3/0. I really like the 4/0. It's my favorite one to use is the 4. Don't have it. So I'm gonna go with this 3. Interesting experiment. We'll see how this works out. I have missed so many fish on that hook this morning. And I had them hooked hard. I don't know. Strange. Let's see what happens with this here. Fortunately, I don't have any weights or anything on me. Doing some serious budget fishing out here lately. There's one. Oh, there's that one. Jump right in the boat. Oh yeah, he's up good too. That's a good hook right there. A really good hook. These are a little chunkier down here than they are in another part of the pond. Still tiny, but whatever. So be it. The water's getting warm. That water is definitely warming up now. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Little fish of the year right here. Look at this monster. He's a porker. Look at you, porker, huh? Look at you. Oh, loosen the boat. Got a flopper. Where you going? It's at least a 10-pounder. At least. He's huge. Look at that thing. I can barely hold it up. Bluegill. First caught bluegill of the day. It's skinny. It's freaking tiny. Well, I think we had a pretty successful day fishing out here today. Caught some fish. Nothing huge. They did get They get a little bit bigger at the end of the day. I didn't really have the camera going. I think it was dying. I didn't want my phone to die, so I just left it off. But they got a little bit bigger during the day. It's kind of funny. I was trying to catch some bluegill here at the end of the day, and so I was using like a little bit off worm, kind of like looked like a little green grub, and I probably caught two of the biggest bass all day on just that broken little piece of worm. That was pretty interesting. I didn't see that coming, but I think they're deeper, like I was saying before. The fish are a little deeper. They're in these little coves or canyons out there, and they sit down in there, and I just can't get down into it. So could work on getting some baits and something rigged up to get into those little coves. But I'm just catching all the little fish up on top and out in the water. But water's getting warm, that's for sure. It's a little warmer. Little out of breath right now, but this is where we're at. I gotta pull the kayak up this hill here, and I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, but it's kind of steep. It's a little steep, and knee took it good, so that's good. The knee felt good. Doesn't hurt at all right now. It was a little shaky coming up that hill dragging that kayak, but you know, it didn't really want to stay stable, but it didn't hurt. It feels pretty good right now. It's kind of strange. The more I work it, the better it feels, and then it tightens up and hurts like hell. But not bad, not bad. I think we'll call this a successful day, and wrap it up. And it's kind of hot. Cool off and get something cold to drink. My bottle of water is like 150 degrees, it tastes like. So we'll just get something cold, some ice water, and call it a Sunday. It's a good Sunday. So thanks for checking out what I got. I hope if you're still watching this right now, one of the few people, if at all, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later, either out here on the water or in the shop, one or the other. So I'll see you. Hope you all had a good day. Bye.